Hey, what's up, guys? You ever feel like stuck, or I don't know how to explain. I've been having a lot of conversations lately that, I think a lot of us are kind of on the same wavelength, especially with this quarantine happening, is making us kind of feel like I don't know. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm not getting out. Like, my creativity took a very big halt, basically. And so I'm trying my best to be as safe as possible, but not use this quarantine as an excuse to not make videos. But I should still be making videos, because everyone else is still making videos. You know what I mean? Definitely trying to be creative during this time is hard. So I was thinking the other day that I want to create more, and in order for me to create more, I can't just sit around and watch other people doing it, because it's not going to get me anywhere. I have to get up and go do it. So today, I'm actually out in location trying to figure out whether or not this is going to be a good spot for one of our projects coming up. But it's also one of my favorite spots to go to. Pacifica is I remember as a kid, I used to hate this side of the coast because it's always like this. And it seems eerie and gloomy and stuff like that, and that's what I used to think. I used to hate coming, because I'm like, oh, it's always cloudy at the beach, it's always cold, and yada, yada, yada. And I've seen Pacifica and like Half Moon Bay on its nicer sides where there is sun. When I was a kid, I only came out, and when I did come out, it was like this. So I never really saw it during its nice times where the sun is out in the morning. And so since I've actually seen it, or since I've actually experienced it now, I appreciate this place a lot more. And even during the gloomy times, this place is beautiful. It can seem eerie, but I don't know how to explain. It's like a Tim Burton movie. Like, it's eerie and beautiful in its own way, So that's also why I'm here. I want to try to capture this place in an eerie, beautiful kind of mood tone, and share that experience with you guys. Even though it's like cloudy right now and cold, it's still a beautiful place to visit. So let's get some B-roll footage. Realization to that is that you are the cause and the reason. You are the cause to the unhappiness that's being created in your life right now, and you are the reason to create the happiness. So when it comes to this, I realize that sitting around every day thinking, watching YouTube, or thinking that things are just going to come, you're living it's a dream. You can't be scared. You can't keep that fear, or I can't keep that fear of thinking that each one of my ideas is going to bomb, because the more I think that, the less I do. So again, if you guys are going through the same thing, man, like, I don't know what's going on in your lives or what will help you out of it, but I just know that whatever you feel your heart is telling you to do, it's one of the biggest things that we're holding ourselves back from, is what our heart is telling us to do. We want to do something, but our mind is like convoluted of all these other thoughts of people's opinions and you believing those opinions, you know what I mean? But it all comes back down to the core thing of it, is what you thought of it the first time. You thought it was going to be a great idea. You thought this was going to be good for you and had nothing to do with anyone else, just for you. And we have to get back to that core. So there's a lot of ideas that I want to do, and I'm getting excited about them again, because I just think that they're really good ideas. I don't think that they're ones that people have already, or maybe it's something similar but not exactly to that point. But there's a lot of similarities out there already. A lot of movies are like other movies, or they just do remakes. But there's just a lot of ideas right now that are in my mind that I've been working on that I'm so excited to do. So that's, again, another reason why I'm out here, is because I'm trying to keep my creativity going. And though it's gloomy, I can feel as if I don't want to do anything. The gloominess, makes you feel a certain way and whatever. But at the same time, like, again, it's beautiful. This is beautiful. When I got up here, I was like, wow, the trees look amazing down the line. You know, I love that look. It's like that Sleepy Hollow kind of look, you know, and I think that's beautiful. So let's capture more B-roll, man. I just had to take a quick moment to talk about that, but let's capture more B-roll. This place is beautiful. I haven't actually checked it all the way out, so we're gonna walk down a little bit more. Oh, this is beautiful over here. I can say to help get yourself out of that rut, and it might sound silly, but this is something that I did because I've been watching a lot of like gamers play, you know, games on YouTube. I used to wonder like why people used to watch other people play video games, but when I sat there and thought about it, I did the same thing when I was younger. I used to watch my dad play video games on the Xbox. My sisters watch me play video games, like all the scary video games. They never wanted to play, but they always wanted me to play it, so gosh, that was tough. And I love watching their experience. And so one, it's a way of me connecting with my family who loves video games in that way where I'm sharing my experience with these video games. So, but that also got me to start thinking about a whole bunch of creative things. So though it's something small, it's what initially fueled my drive for the creativity. You know, it fed that. If you can find something small to do, don't think that it's nothing, because that small thing, whatever it may be, whether it be knitting or writing, calligraphy, journaling, whatever, keep doing it, because essentially it's gonna drive what you really want in life. So keep at it, don't stop. So remember to keep this in your inventory. Everything that you're going through right now, keep this in your inventory. What you're doing, what you've done to help better yourself, and count all the small shit, man. Don't skip on that. All the small shit counts. We may not see it, but those are the things that actually get us somewhere. It's not like this big thing that I did today is what makes me better. It's every small choice I make each day that eventually becomes a big choice, and we see that big choice, you know, when it hits us. But it took a lot of little steps to get there. I can't make it from here to there with one big step. No way, hell nah. I can't even jump that far. But every little step, I get there. I can't focus on the fact that I can't jump there, because then if I do that, I'm just waiting here the whole time saying, I'm not strong enough, I'm not strong enough, I can't do it, I can't do it. While the person over here who's not strong enough either is saying, let's take little steps. And they're taking little steps while I'm complaining back here. And eventually they're gonna make it. I'm just gonna be like, what? Because I want the result now. I wanna get there now. But we gotta slow our shit down, drop our ego, and just know that it's gonna take some time as long as we start taking those steps. This is like a daily mantra for me. I have to constantly remind myself that's all it is. It's just take small steps each day, do something small, and we'll get there. Yes, we will. Oh, this place is beautiful.